So here we are, today's May 2nd, and my thoughts are solely on the upcoming season, what needs to get done, and how we're going to go about accomplishing our goals for the 2019 season. We normally go to trade shows back in February and March. However, this year and the year before we decided not to go, and so right now I am in the process of planning our first meeting, which will be coming up here probably in the next couple weeks within May. One thing that makes us a little different than a lot of the other pro haunts is that we also operate other businesses along with it. So we have a dinner theater, we just completed a show, getting ready to start another show. So I have to find time to work the Halloween planning in with the theater planning. Also, we run weddings out here, so it's wedding season as well.
So this is
what changes can we expect for the 2019 season? Well, plans are underway. We won't reveal too much right now because we like to hold a lot of that stuff kind of close to our chest until we get later in the summer. But I can tell you that there will be some changes to the queue lines. The queue lines are a big part of our attraction. We went many years where we just held the people out front, then let them into the attraction. People are in those lines for a long period of time, and so that really needs to be part of the event. There will be some changes for the 2019 season in the queue lines. We will change some of the logistics and how we sell tickets and how we put people into the haunt. We are constantly trying to figure out what is the best way to keep our guests happy. As we get close to Halloween, it always, deeper into October and the crowds start to grow, it's always a logistics challenge and kind of a nightmare at times, but we do put our guests first and foremost, and we want to make sure that everybody's happy before they actually go into the field. There will be some other changes inside the field, of course. We will be looking at Clown Town, which is half of our event. We started that about 10 years ago, and we've made modest modifications over the years, but we do have literally tens of thousands of dollars invested in Clown Town as it is, and so making drastic changes always is something we have to really think about seriously and decide what we can and what we cannot do for that season. There will be some other changes in the main field as well, but right now we'll just kind of keep that quiet and try to surprise some of our loyal customers as they come back year after year. But right now I will tell you that we will make some modifications in the queue lines, and that's going to take a significant amount of the summertime right there. What keeps me coming back after 15 years is that when we started this in 2004, we honestly had no idea what we were getting into. We did not really have a haunt background. We had a theater background, a performing arts background, but we had no idea that we would still be doing this 15 years later. So there's a lot of pride that goes in with that we understand how lucky we are to have the crowds that we get to do something creative and put it out there for the public. It's still the main part of our business at this point. Prairie Pine started off as a Christmas tree farm, but the Field of Screams, Kansas, has really taken off kind of with a life of its own. And quite honestly, we love doing it. It's a challenge every year to put this show on. But the truth is, and I realized it a couple years ago going to one of the haunt shows, it's the first time we smell fog juice. That's the first time that we start kind of getting that tingle, that, hey, Halloween's coming up, and it's a great time of year. This changing of the seasons, all the kids coming out. It's exciting, it's a blast. I think it was last summer, I walked out in the field on about a 95-degree day, and we were starting to kind of fire everything up, and I smelled the fog juice, just like I did at that haunt show, and I realized that at least for now and in the near future, I am doing what I want to be doing, and I feel extremely lucky to be doing it.